All right, guys, we'll let Coach kick it off, and then we'll take questions.
Thanks for coming, as always. Great college basketball game. If you were a fan. Princeton, always good, always challenging. You know, they were one possession better than us today. We've won a couple of these games. You know, tough way to go into Christmas for our guys, because I thought we played hard and we did some good things, obviously, out there, but a lot of second shots, and you know, just got to be one possession better, and scoring plenty of points to win. Just got to be one possession better. But tip of the hat. I mean, they're good. Caden killed us last year. He did it again. 7 offensive rebounds. We talked about his 5 from last year. That hurt us a lot. Lee made some timely plays. You know, we had some opportunities, though. We had a few opportunities. We just didn't finish it off today. So, you know, good college basketball game. I thank you guys, too, for coming.
Jerry.
Steve, can you just take us through the last sequence of the game? Pace hits that shot, and then Cade gets isolated for a one-on-one. What did you want defensively there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I wanted to stop, you know, but, you know, to his credit, he got right into the rim right there, you know, and, you know, was able to finish it. But, you know, they're a tough team to play because they got shooters all around, and we didn't want to give up a 3. I think we did a decent job on 3-point defense. But, you know, he made one play, but we had plays prior to that could have put us up, and we didn't finish those off too. So it's easy to go that last play and stuff. Jordan played well for us. You know, it's a tough matchup. He just finished a you know, heck of a play.
John, and then over here.
Coach, despite the tough loss, you know, what can you say about the team's fight resiliency overall? You know, today?
Well, I mean, we made plays down the stretch too. You know, we're in all close games. That's how it is every season. You know, happiness and misery is 1 point. You know, and that's how it kind of is. But we made plays down the stretch. It was the first time we got 3 stops in a row. It was at the end there. Ace makes a big 3. You know, but they had a little too much time on the clock, and you know, were able to get at us, and you know, again, one possession.
Steve, our Pearson Lee, it's tough, a 1-2 duo as you face all season.
I mean, we face a lot of good players. I like to tell you that's the last of it, but there's a lot. But they're just unique, you know. They're just unique, and the way they play is unique. You know, their center is shooting 3s from half court. You know, they're just different, and the cores you have defensively kind of got to go out the window a little bit. You know, when you play them. So we're a gap team, and we're doing, you know, different things, and you have to kind of change your approach a little bit. But those 2 players, obviously, the Ivy League Player of the Year, and Lee is as good a, you know, point guard. And I actually thought we did a good job on him. You know, when he still had 21 and 11. You know, but he had to earn a lot of his possessions. I thought J. Mike, you know, being in foul trouble kind of hurt us a little bit, you know, with that today. But yeah, 2 really good players.
Zach, what was it like? Oh, sorry.
Eddie and then Jerry.
On the subject of Michael Davis, I mean, he played his most minutes this year in 25, kind of did a little bit of everything. Could you talk about kind of his development now that he's, you know, the guy coming back this year played the most for you last year?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good energy guy, and he's a good defender, and, you know, foul trouble hurt him a little bit too today, because he would have played a little bit more. And when we get those tough matchups, the Ace Baldwins and the Xavier Lees and all those, like he's a guy that can guard some people, and, you know, like we need him to be really good in those situations. He was tonight. He gave us a chance.
Jerry and then Brian.
Zach, what was it like playing your old team, and what do you want to say about the game that Cade and Xavier played?
It was, I mean, I thought it'd be a little more of a strange experience, but it was fun. It was fun to compete against those guys. A lot of my good friends still, just like we're right there, 1 possession away. It would have been a lot more fun if we came out victorious. Yeah, Cade, I was saying all week, you know, they've been losing some games early, Princeton, and Cade wasn't really going in those games, and he had a good game today, and they came out on top. So, yeah, credit to those guys.
Brian and then right here.
Steve, you guys are 0-2 in quad 3 games down, 1-5 away from home. Are you concerned that you guys are digging a bit of hole for yourself to win this season?
Long season. I don't know quads. And I don't spend a lot of time on that stuff, so, you know, and at the end of the year, the quads all change and everything. So I don't spend a lot of time on. I want us to continue to get better. We got to finish off some of these games. We're back at Jersey Mike's, which I like, but yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on that. We got to get better. That's the most important thing, and we will.
It's so hard to stop getting to the rim and bring individually throughout the entire season. What makes you so unique and
being able to get there, and what makes the team strong?
Yeah, I mean, he's just unique. I mean, he's physical, he's big. I mean, he's a lefty. He can go right and left. He's really physical at the rim. He's crafty, going by people. You know, he's a really good player. He's talented. And, you know, everyone guards him differently too. So every game is unique. I have to grab him and say, this is how they're playing you. This is how, you know, it's not like he's got 2 years of college experience under his belt where guys play him differently. So he's really good at adjusting to how teams are playing him. And you know, that makes it hard for teams when a guy can adjust on the fly when he hasn't seen that kind of coverage before.
Craig in the back.
Steve, rebounding and interior defense seems to kind of be a problem for this team so far through this season. Why do you think that is, and how do you think you could fix that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we, you know, obviously have to. At times we've been really good. We out-rebounded Texas A&M, the best rebounding team in the country. So we've had, you know, glimpses of being really good at that. You know, tonight they got, you know, the long rebounds, you know, 19 offensive rebounds to Princeton is not a recipe, you know, for winning a basketball game. So, you know, we'll look at the tape. You know, we got some good rebounders. You just got to finish, and when you play a team like that, the ball comes off the rim at different ways, you know, so it makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, without a doubt, I want to get better in that area.
On the end here.
Coach, going off that, Princeton 44 points in the paint. How much did that actually affect the game, and what do you see in particular?
Oh, huge. At second shots. You know, they got 19 second shots, you know, and he had 21 points, and a bunch of his were right in the paint. So, you know, he's a tough cover, and when you're surrounded by all three-point shooters, if you go and double down, he's a good passer. You know, some guys just make it a little bit unique for you.
In the front here, and then Jerry.
Coach, are you hoping to play Princeton again in the future? Is this a matter
Yeah, we'll
that
play him
you-
anytime. Yeah.
Jerry.
Just for Zach and Steve, what did you think of the environment here? What Rutgers fans brought? What was it like to have this kind of atmosphere broadcast nationally on a Saturday in December?
It was great to see a lot of red early on, and then, I mean, as the game progressed, it stayed that way. So it was, yeah, felt like a home game, good environment.
Rutgers fans are great, and they travel and they come out. We appreciate them very, very much. They make it hard for the opponents. So I'm very thankful. I want to wish them all a happy Christmas.
The last
holidays.
The last time you faced Princeton, I think Xavier Lee was still figuring things out as a college player. It seems like he's starting to come into his own a bit more. What have you seen for him, just progression from Scott you had on last time to now?
I mean, they had Matt Alaco last year, so he was such a good player. You know, they always have a lot of good players, so he kind of played off of him last year. And, you know, he just continues to grow as a player. He showed a lot of signs this last couple of years, and now he's in charge, you know, and, you know, he can go by you. He's unique. He goes by you going left. He's got good size, and he's a really good passer. Excuse me. So he's unique. He's unique, and he's good. He'll play basketball for a long time after he's done.
Brian, last one.
To follow up on this series, could you see this
Play him
series
anywhere, anytime.
play agile and
Yeah, wherever you want. We'll play. Your house.
My house,
Christmas.
my backyard, I got
Yeah, yeah. No, that's what we'll do. So, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks so
Appreciate it.
much,
Thanks,
guys.
guys. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.